I moved down here for my job. Didn't know anybody, no friends, no family or anything. I was living in a hotel while trying to find a place down here. Andrew and I were lucky enough to connect through Zillow, and he took me out, showed me all sorts of properties. Knew I didn't have my family down here yet, so he took me out to dinners, introduced me to people, showed me all the places to go. Very quickly went from being my realtor to being my friend.
From the time he was a very little boy, I knew that he was going to be special. I knew that he was going to do big, huge things. He always had big ideas, not just little things like, oh, can I do this, can I do this? He wanted to do something that was impossible, but he always did it. From playing the piano without any lessons to being a photographer without any formal training, to all of a sudden he wanted to design, and he has an eye for it, and it's a natural talent, to being a real estate agent, and his dreams aren't going to stop. He's going to keep moving to the top.
You guys followed along on this journey of redoing this house, and I know it was probably painful at times because it was painful for us at times, but I appreciate you all sticking with me. I fully believe that the people who wanted to purchase this house when we were trying to buy wanted to tear it down and build apartments here. It was very tough to buy this property just because of its age. It's not like a typical purchase. That took us a long, long time, but I knew that this was the property we were supposed to have. When I was getting into real estate, it wasn't an easy transition. I worked a really good job. I had a cake job. My dad had to have a second kidney transplant, and I had to quit my job to take care of him during that time. I also had my mom at home. She had just broken her femur, so she was bedridden. Andrew was staying at home to help with my mom, and I was driving my dad back and forth 3 and 4 days a week to Cincinnati. During that time, my dad paid for my real estate school, and I did it really between his appointments for the majority of the time. And I don't think that I would have been able to have this career and the career that I've had without him in some way, shape, or form. He's no longer with us, or he would be here. But huge shout out to my dad, because I definitely wouldn't be here in this position without him.
His dad and I was both ecstatic about that he chose an occupation that would sustain him, money-wise and everything. And I know his dad's so proud of him.
I don't think that I would be where I am either without Sherry. I know we would not be here today if it was not for Sherry Watkins. So huge thank you to Sherry. Another thank you to Dan. Dan is my personal real estate coach. I have been working with him for about 2 years now. I think he believed in me before I believed in myself.
My name is Dan DeMont. I've known Andrew for 2 years now. We were actually introduced by a real estate agent out of Columbus, Ohio. And I've had the pleasure of working with Andrew for 2 years, helping him with his real estate business and growing it, and ultimately leading here today to him opening his own brokerage. The thing that I love the most about Andrew is how much he loves this community and how much it means to him to give back to his fellow real estate agents, to his customers, to his family, to his clients. He just cares so deeply about so many people in this community, and I'm very excited for him to now have this business and this office as his home base for doing what he really loves, which is taking care of everyone here.
3, 2, 1. We looked at so many houses, probably 30 or 40 before we finally found one right over off 30. My girlfriend was so picky, but it's what we wanted, you know.
He's a fantastic real estate agent. He cares very deeply about helping people, and he's going to do amazing things. This isn't even the pinnacle, it's just the beginning of what he's going to accomplish here.
He has worked so hard all of his life. You know, from the time he was small, he has worked so hard to be where he's at.
And I am so proud of Andrew for doing this. He has always wanted to be something big, and now he is.
We have been friends for so many years, and just to see how successful he has become has just made me so proud as a friend. And I'm so thankful to have him.
I would recommend him to anybody because he puts his whole heart into everything, no matter what.
But there's nobody I trust to handle moving my family and taking care of my family down here more than him. He's truly the best.